Mhm. Hey, welcome back to Divinity Gems. This is going to be for I have to do this live for upload you, so bear with me through any errors. But Leo, new moon is coming. New moon solar eclipse is coming July 12th. It's in Cancer. And so all of us will be feeling the effects of that this week. So let's just see how that plays into your overall energy for the week, July 9th through the 15th. And we're going to pull your 9-card spread using the Vision Quest Tarot deck. And then I have an extra bonus. So I'm going to get a wonderful message off of those. Those have been going really good for me today on the end of each reading. Definitely going to get your oracle message, Leo, at the end of it. Let's get into your overall energy for the week, July 9th through the 15th. For my Leos. Bottom of the deck is the Father of Fire. That's you. Boss fire sign, boss. I'm going to be the king of my element. I'm king of fire. Let's see how that's been coming out for you this week. Right, son of air. You ready to break free on a certain adventure. You ready to ride out. I love this card. It just breaks free, and just rebels on it. Like, I'm going after what I know is good for me as the son of air, because he's received mental clarity. He knows exactly what it is and how he wants to proceed. So the Father of Fire definitely is all about taking action, and he looks like he is charging into action towards what he wants. So I see movement coming for you, Leo. Next card out was the Four of Earth, which is a security card. It's about knowing where your security is coming from. So are we chasing coins in a circle, picking up a coin, chasing, picking up a coin, chasing, picking up a coin, chasing, and then you're going around in this circle of money chasing right here. When in the middle is your lotus flower, which is you, how you feel, your emotions, and it's looking like beating yourself up about something right now. So quite possibly it's money related while you're feeling an insecurity right now, and you are beating yourself up about it, or you were beating yourself up about it. But the energy moving into the week behind this new moon solar eclipse, which is about new beginnings and new cycles in our lives, you are looking like you're about to take action on these two things here, this insecurity and these hurt feelings where you are feeling low about something and beating yourself up about something that you either the lack of something or what you haven't been able to do for somebody or others or your own self. Because what's needed the most is endurance, the Seven of Fire. So you have to fight through this situation. Quite possibly these are other people in other situations that are left burning that you are enduring through. At the end of this, you are maintaining and fighting through it. Son of Water is out. This is switching gears to me as far as taking into an energy of just an attractive person that you desire and seek. Maybe love and romance, quite possibly. Somebody has caught your eye. This is like just love at first sight type of attractiveness when you are just attracted with that magnetism to somebody. I see that as well. So we can get some clarifiers because that is just randomly in the middle of this situation. And then we have the spiritual warrior, which is all about just making and creating, using these opportunities to become a better person. That's why he's considered the spiritual warrior. Anytime you're growing and excelling in maturing, then you are on a spiritual warrior type of path. So it's just the levels that you're going through towards maturity as you grow. And so that is out. You're looking maybe to start becoming more responsible, more mature in your decision making. And maybe that's what your action is being moved towards, where your security is about to come from, being able to have this type of energy Not beating yourself up about it, but being able to have this type of energy so that you can be more secure and become, higher spiritually, feel better about yourself. The breakthrough card is out. So there's going to be a breakthrough in that particular area because I see you're going to endure. So, and you having the Father of Fire and the Son of Air there, who are both taking action. I know that breakthrough is going to be because of the actions you take. So maybe you were in this incubation, quiet period of hermitness, trying to just decipher and make sense of it all for yourself, where you just blocked out everything and everybody and had to figure it all out. You had to go inside your head for a second and just deal with it. Maybe that's where you were beating yourself up over and feeling a little sad over it. But that release of emotions is going to make you feel so much better. This is the 7 of Fire. And there's just too many bad emotions sitting here. Sad emotions, bad emotions that need to be released from you. That's why all those bowls are cracked and the water's coming out. Those are your emotions over the situation. And those are going to be released or will need to be released this week so that you can stop feeling this way. Nobody should feel this way. This is hurt. This is beating yourself up. This is not healthy feeling. We want to be a spiritual warrior. We want to be determined to gain more maturity and go higher as a person. And there is a breakthrough in that area. And I'm feeling like you're going to take action to move towards what makes you feel better with this breakthrough. Moon card is out. So it's about relying on your own intuition. That's definitely related to the spiritual warrior path. The spiritual warrior listens to his own. There's that bird up there, as always, of intuition. This is you listening to what you know is best for you, doing what's best for you. You can take other people's ideas and opinions into consideration, but this mode right here is isolation. Nothing else is around you, no danger. That's why the bear is leaving, just you and spirit. You and spirit. So you're getting the answers that you need from you. You understand the best way to proceed and stop feeling like this. You understand where your security comes from because it has to come from you on the inside. Nobody can make you feel secure. Having a relationship cannot make you feel secure. If I had a girlfriend, I'd be more secure. If I had a boyfriend, I'd be more secure. No. If I had money, I'd be more secure. Not necessarily. There's a whole lot of millionaires that are insecure. So, no, they popping out before I even have to shuffle. This is mental clarity is the Father of Air. So you have the Son of Air who moves, makes moves. His daddy makes moves as well. He's the king of mental clarity. And he knows exactly what he's going to do. And so his feathers are all over the place because he's free to make moves because his mind is clear. He knows how to proceed. He ain't got no type of feelings of like this. He knows exactly what he wants to do. And so he makes the move towards it, which is the stage I think that you, Leo, want to be getting to. But you were feeling a little too much emotionally. And these hurt feelings were causing you to be insecure, I feel like. But you're about to take action on that, and that cycle is about to change. And then the moon card was out. It's about just, like I said, listening to your own intuition and different channels. They can come through dreams, sometimes messages through other people. But everything is in divine order. This is the inner order, 8 of Earth. Everything's already in order for you to be successful. So you don't have to worry about where it's going to come from. That security card is going to come from inside of you. That's where it's going to come from. You're going to exactly know how to proceed, and you're going to take the actions that you need to take in order for it to be successful. That was the breakthrough. But the release of those emotions is necessary. Yeah, the transformation is coming. This is a death and a rebirth, symbolically of an old way you used to do things to a new way of you're about to do it. Like I said, this new moon solar eclipse is coming in the emotional sectors of a lot of our signs, and yours. This card has been popping out all day. Releasing those negative emotions, releasing the excess, and just keeping the healthy emotions. There's still 2 bowls left. You're not letting all your emotions out. You're not letting all your feelings out. Only the bad ones that you don't need anymore, that are holding you back and making you feel like this. Nobody wants to feel like that. Everybody wants to feel security. And so that's what's going to happen with this cycle of change. This transition is the death of these emotions and the rebirth of the fresh 2 new ones at the top, because you endured through that situation. You receive mental clarity as the Father of Air. You take action as the Father of Fire. That's who you are. I want to get clarified on that Son of Water. Why is the Son of Water out? Why is the Son of Water? So you're just thinking about somebody real heavy, real heavy. Look, same water. Thinking about that person. You on the other side looking at him. Who is that, Leo? Who you got your eye on there? Ooh, we through all this other stuff here. Got your eye on somebody. Got your eye on somebody. Somebody got their eye on somebody. It's somebody fine too. It ain't nobody. Ain't nobody that ain't. That's just a super attractiveness to this person. You got sexy on this picture, whether it's male or female. You got your eye on somebody. Real heavy, and you're thinking about them, but maybe this situation is causing you not to be able to approach that situation yet because you got to work some other things out, but you're thinking about them real hard. You want some pleasure because you've probably been dealing with all this that you haven't had any fun, you haven't had any pleasure, you haven't even been able to attempt to talk to this person because of all the extra stuff that's going on. And then the Mother of Fire is out. You know, you're the father, but you're the mother. This is who the energy you want to have as well, about just showing others how to get the job done. She makes her own fire. She's very powerful and accepting of her own abilities. She knows she's capable and she knows what she can do. So she ain't waiting on the father. He ain't there. He out in battle. Look here, we got to make our own fire. We ain't got time for that. This is the confidence that you have on you. As a fire sign, it's just the confidence that you have on you. And as a Leo, definitely the king of the jungle, the lion. Accumulation. It's coming to you, Leo. It's coming to you. So maybe that's what you were just waiting on. Like I said, everything is in divine order and you're going to get a breakthrough. And some clarity is coming to you to know exactly how you're going to get where you want to get. In these situations and bring about the accumulation of what you want into your life. But it definitely starts with releasing those emotions. Definitely. Once you release all of that, you can start making moves toward things you want. That fine person, go talk to them. The breakthrough is coming. All right, Leo. This is the Isis Oracle. Very beautiful artwork, Egyptian themed. But the messages are just so good at letting us know what we need, what type of energy we need to embody. The explanations are really detailed and poetic, which I like. And then I can pull a clarifier at the end of it if it's not. But normally these are self-explanatory messages I read from the Oracle. So I'm going to cut the deck for you, Leo, and get your Oracle message for today. Healing the divine masculine. Kind of muscular on that picture right there. Healing the divine masculine. Let's see what this is about for you. Osiris rises. Healing the divine masculine. Leo. 21. Okay. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability, so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. The inner masculine and inner feminine need each other. Real shit. When they are in good inner relationship within us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We are able to live as ourselves in the world in a relatively peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way. When there is damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truth, in knowing what our truths and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy to just love and be that person and allow others to do the same. This will happen at any time. He is asked to hold even more consciousness, to hold permission and strength, to be even more of the unique self. The masculine and feminine within us need to be in balance with each other. There is no point having a powerful feminine with unique values and strong creative force without an equally strong masculine energy that is able to act upon those unique values. No matter what others may think and take action, to allow the creative force of the inner feminine to flow into form in the physical world. When your inner feminine is growing and desires to express her uniqueness in the world more boldly than ever before, the inner masculine needs to grow in self-belief, self-worth, and self-confidence so that he may take action to allow the blossoming feminine to truly be in the world while feeling secure and safe. This oracle indicates your feminine self is blooming, and your masculine needs to be able to protect and honor her. Sometimes, just as Isis looked for Osiris to help put him back together when he was torn apart by hatred, fear, and jealousy of his dark brother Set, our feminine needs to help the masculine heal, so he in turn can help her. Your masculine consciousness can be healed and grow stronger through his relationship to the inner feminine within you. By adjusting and healing our own views of masculine energy so that our feminine is no longer willing to experience masculine energy as violent, aggressive, unfeeling, or controlling, a healing shift begins. The divine inner feminine can then choose to relate to the divine inner masculine in a different way, to hold a different vision and different beliefs of who he is, what he can do, and what his purpose might be. She might choose to experience him as a tender, protective, strong, discerning, and stabilizing energy. What this looks like in our life experience is a change in how we are within ourselves and with others, and how we move and live and experience the world. We have more of a willingness to be kind to ourselves, to honor our feelings, and not to be bullied into stepping away from our truths by others or even by our own self-doubt or self-criticism. It is an inner commitment to love and honor the self and the inner trust in this commitment. So when the feeling arises to try something new creatively or spiritually, for example, there is trust that this will be respected and acted upon, and it is. When the healing of this relationship begins to occur within us, our outer relationships also change and flow into healthier expressions. We begin to feel safe, protected, and strong enough to take risks and live a bold, expressive, truthful, and creative life with more energy and passion. The oracle guides you to realize that your inner masculine can benefit from some restoration and healing after being ravaged by expectations that in order to be acceptable, he should never feel anything, that he should always be dominant, and that only the most violent and aggressive alpha masculine behaviors are to be respected. If you are already working on this aspect of your own healing, you are encouraged by this oracle that it is working and to stay with your process. You are encouraged to empower your masculine energy, seeing it as tender, protective, containing, strong, and aware. You are also encouraged to continually choose to let go of behaviors that cast the masculine as perpetrator or as dominating. Use your feminine courage, trust, and determination to avoid castrating the masculine by considering it weak, useless, or unnecessary. For healing to happen for both masculine and feminine, we must be prepared to let go of feelings of victimization, domination, disappointment, and dissatisfaction, and do the sometimes challenging inner work of learning to relate to masculine and feminine energy with a completely different approach. I thought of so much stuff when I was reading that I wanted to say. If y'all see me about to laugh, it's because I'm going back through your spread in my head as I'm reading it. And I'm knowing that this hurt feeling right here, because y'all are used to Leo being the king of the jungle. As I said, you are a boss. And you like to run your kingdom as the lion. You like to run it. So as it says, sometimes we feel like this is the only way to lead. He's a king. And he's a good king. But I want you to notice something about this king. Up there, his source of strength, his source of power, there is a female in the clouds riding on that horse. Can you see her? She is strong. She is powerful. He needs that balance. No other king in my deck. Look at the Father of Air. He got mental clarity. There's no woman in the sky. Father of Water, same way. Father of Earth, same way. But the Father of Fire is very different because fire is such a powerful element. You know how you are, Leo. You know you're a boss. You just have that commanding presence on you, and you are used to commanding your kingdom. And it's in an integrity that you do have others' best interests at heart when you feel like they should value your opinion and roll with your opinion. But it's saying sometimes you are overly dominant. And these are the things that is causing you hurt at this moment because you don't have that balance of that dominance versus that softer side. You need that softer side as well. All of us. That was all that masculine, feminine, inner masculine, feminine talk of that card. It is the proper balance of those things. So understand, feminine does not mean weaker. You need that as well inside of you to be a better type of king, to run your kingdom more effectively. So as much as I need this dominant action type of thing that you naturally have as Leo, you also need the more nurturing, the more creative, the more different. That's what it said, by a different approach. You're going to start handling things not this way all the time. Because leading with an iron fist and this is my jungle, this is my kingdom, and I need you to do it my way type of attitude is what's causing you to feel hurt. And those are what's causing those overflow of emotions, because then when somebody's not listening to us, when it's not going our way, we are overly emotional and you're going to roar as a lion would. This is when we are mad. Like, this is when we snap off on people, quite honestly, when we're not feeling in our kingness. And so emotions, kings don't usually like to feel it. As the Father of Fire, you are more dominant and you view those emotional things as weak. But let me tell you what's going to break it down is also I thought about in your reading. Where is it? This fine person here will break that down. This is the male or the female where you have your eye on. This type of energy causes you to fall back a little bit because you have desires and you have wants, and you can't approach love like this. You can't dominate love. So it's going to require a little more tenderness out of you, a little more softer side of you than always ruling with that iron fist there and running your jungle, Leo, with the dominance that you often run it with. You know, you dominate, but it's saying healing the divine masculine. So being okay to allow your emotions to come out and to understand that those emotions don't make you weak, Leo. They do not make you weak. Those emotions are showing you how to become balanced enough to bring everybody, everything they need. This is the Son of Earth. He gathers in the harvest, whatever, after his father plants all the seeds as the Father of Earth and makes sure everybody's got everything they need. The Son enjoys going, gathering all those things and bringing them to others. He's got a smile on his face. It brings him joy. That's a good king. That's how you should feel. Like, I want to lead. I know I'm a powerful leader, but I'm going to have the softer side of me as the Son of Earth. I'm going to bring and nurture and care for others as well. Not dominate others so much to speak, but care for others. Because once you have that clarity of which way you proceed, you want to also be fair and compassionate to others as a king instead of just do it my way and dominate. Because the second it don't go your way and they don't listen to you, you're going to be in your feelings. That's where those emotions came from. And that's why those need to be released from you, Leo. Because, domination cannot always work on certain situations. That's your arrow. That's your goal. That's where you're supposed to take that dominant Leo energy, soften it up a little bit, because a fire is lit under you to, I think, go after a relationship. And you want those things, those type of feelings as well, then you have to become more balanced emotionally. You cannot rule with an iron fist all the time. It's definitely love related. You want this type of connection, Leo? You're going to have to heal that divine masculine within you that need to dominate. And I'm talking to male Leos and female Leos, because domination is a Leo trait. So, no, you king of the jungle, Leo. You can beat your chest all day. It's not going to help when it comes to dealing with others' emotions, dealing with love type of situations. Why you want to bring in love? How are you going to bring in love? You can't bring in a soft quality like love by being dominant. When you're dominant, you're going to attract domination. There's nothing else right there that's going to bring in love, because you are not healed. The medicine man is out. So it's about healing the divine masculine for you in order to make yourself a more balanced king. You're king of fire, but you need a little water. You need a little softness to your fire, Leo, and that's what it is encouraging you to do. When you soften up, that's when love comes around. Too dominant, love runs from you. It's too hard. You know, it doesn't give nobody that soft feeling. Then they don't feel the love coming off of you. All they feel is the dominance coming off of you. So in order to love, in order to bring those feelings into your life, then Mother of Earth is up as well. It's about nurturing yourself, caring for yourself. She's a nurturer. You think of mother qualities. She's a giver. She's a nurturer. She is strong. Mothers are strong. And then they take care of others, using that strength to take care of others. Mothers don't dominate. Well, at least they shouldn't. A good mother, a nurturing mother, cares for herself and she cares for others. That's where you want to be. The balance of the two. Not the domination, but the balance of the two, Leo. And that eclipse may pinpoint some areas like that for you coming into this week. That is a general reading. So if you do want to book a more personal reading, I am on www